Welcome back to Gourmande Jayne. This time I'm going to tell you about my trip to the south of France, which was lots of fun, and I hit Cannes, where I met up with the fabulous and dynamic Didier from the shop Tropez on the Rue Antique. And after that, of course, I had to go on my little gourmet hunt, and I found myself in the most incredible indoor market called Fauville, which is situated just between the town hall and the railway station. And as you enter, it's an abundance of scent and colour. Everything's divided up into sections: the fromagerie, the meats, the fruit, the vegetables, the fish. Of course, I wanted to bring everything home, but of course I can't because I've just got a little bit of hand luggage. I did find something rather nice for lunch though, which was called a pisse saladière. And what this is like a flat bread with fried onions, anchovies, thyme, different aromatic spices, and I have recreated that dish using the Gourmande Jayne ideas of cooking with fragrance. So I have mixed some perfumes to add to the flavour. I've made my pastry a little bit thinner, and it will be on the website. After that, I took the boat into Tropez, which is the best way to get to Tropez, and met up with Aura, who has the lovely individual boutique called Indies, where she's curated a fabulous collection of niche perfumes, makeup, bags, scarves, and there's a little place in the corner for beauty. And of course, when in Saint-Tropez, I had to try the tarte Tropézienne. And I am going to recreate that today, and I'm going to use different aromatic for the pâte crème. This is a cake that was made famous all over the world by the screen goddess Brigitte Bardot when she was there filming And God Created Woman. And you can imagine today, when you go to Saint-Tropez, this cake is available and it is absolutely delicious. Of course, it's not like an English cake. This is made with brioche. It's a brioche base, typically French. So I'm going to make the brioche first, all the dried ingredients. I've got some strong flour. I'm going to take a tablespoonful of caster sugar, a pinch of rock salt, and yeast. Don't worry about the quantities, everything will be on the website. You need to make a well which will accommodate all the wet ingredients. And we have 3 beaten eggs, a tablespoonful of rainwater, and some melted butter. And that's all the wet ingredients. And now you get your hands working. Actually, I might just start off stirring it, and then you have to get stuck in to make the dough. I've been kneading away for 5 minutes. I've got a floured board, and I'm going to just knead it for a few more minutes using the palms of my hand until it's all smooth and elastic. So I've achieved a lovely texture. I'm going to put it in this greased bowl and cover it until it doubles in size. This might take up to 1 hour. You need to put it somewhere warm. So while the brioche dough is proving, I'm going to make the crème pâtisserie. It's 4 egg yolks only. You can use the whites for some meringues tomorrow. Some golden caster sugar. And I'm going to whisk that until it is pale and thick. So I've now reached the right consistency, and I'm going to add 2 flours. A plain flour and a corn flour. The corn flour stabilizes it so that when I later on add the hot milk, it doesn't split. the boil. I'm going to add it to the patisserie, stirring vigorously. Now I'm using a hand whisk because of the hot milk. I'm going to pour this into the pan. And back on the cooker, stirring continuously, whisking till you get the right consistency, nice and thick. I've got the perfect consistency now, so I'm going to add my chosen perfume. It's going to be bergamot. And now, finally, I'm going to cover with some cling film inside to stop it forming a film. So now you can see it's risen twice in size. Going to put it back onto the board and knead it for about another minute or two. And then ultimately I'm going to make it into a ball. And then pop it into the tin, greased tin, and flatten the top out. Now that's going to be left for a further 30 minutes. So while the tart's baking, I'm just going to check my creme patisserie. I think it's got a little bit too thick for my liking, so I am going to add a little bit of cream, a bit at a time, to get a bit more consistency going. It's also not a bad thing because it gives you a bit more filling. I've taken the tart out of the oven, let it cool down, cut it in half, and now I'm going to spread my creme patisserie. I'm going to save a little bit around the edges because it's always nice to do a little bit of piping. So here she is, the star of Saint-Tropez, the lovely tart Tropezienne. I made my creme patisserie with bergamot today, but you can make your own blend. You can either use Gourmande food blend oils, rose oil, bergamot, sweet mandarin, or you can do the waters, lavender water, orange blossom. They all lend themselves to a French style of cake.